Yeah, it's pink. Hopefully it's not going to turn my hair like a warm tone color because I'm actually going for a cool tone color. You know what time it is when you see me sitting on the floor of my bathroom. So I bought the Hello Bubble Foam dye again, and this time I'm actually going for their 7A Ash Taupe Gray. I believe I haven't done this color before, so we're actually going to just go for it. This is, once again, the upgraded version. This, right now, I'm actually going to show you just right off the bat the hair color that my hair has basically just faded from. From 9G, I believe it was Milk Tea Gray from the last time. This time we're going for Ash Taupe. So on this box, this is the colors that they say is going to turn into if your hair is at these level of color. And I think my hair color is probably closest to this, except it's like close but not really type of color. And honestly, my goal is actually like the dark, like grayish brown color on the box. I don't want it to actually turn like purpley. People say if your hair is like bleached to the full, it is going to be pretty purple. So it's going to be like ash purple instead. So just keep in mind, whatever your base color is, the color is going to turn out different. So let's start. Inside, you're going to basically have the pump, a hair color. You're also going to have a number 3. This is the hair ampule. And then you're also going to have the number 2 developer. So 1 and 3 is basically going to go into 2. They actually give you like instructions and also like a pair of gloves, but I never use the pair of gloves because they're so big on my hands. They also give you like a cape thing to put around your neck, but I always put it on the floor. So you're never really gonna see me with a cape on my neck. This is how big these gloves are. They slip right off, I tell you. So I prepared my own pair of gloves for my small hands. Let's get started. If you guys happen to have the older versions, I actually have other hair colors that I've done in the past. Now it's a matter of swirling. People say don't shake it too hard because this is a foaming solution. I also have a small trash bag to put over the hair dye after and a towel to prevent leakage. I have like no specific way of doing this. I kind of just put it all over my hair. I like to start from the bottom of my hair. I don't know if it matters. And also just a heads up, you guys, it is probably going to like dye your skin because it did dye my skin last time. So if it does happen, makeup remover seems to remove it pretty well. Just don't like, try not to let it sit for too long. So this is how much I have some on my face. You can see it's already turning kind of gray. Next thing to do is to wrap it up. So just FYI, if you want the color a little on the lighter side, you're actually supposed to leave it on for a less amount of time. And if you want the hair color to be darker, you can leave it on for a longer amount of time. The recommended amount of time, I believe, is 20 to 30 minutes. It actually says only 30 minutes now for the new version. So you can leave it on for 30. I will leave it on for 45 because I actually want my hair to be a little on the darker side. My goal is actually a more darker, subtle type of like ash gray kind of color. So I'm really hoping it's going to turn out to be like something close to this, as I really do not want my hair to look really, really light. So we're going to wait about 45 minutes and I will see how it goes this time with the Ash Taupe Gray. And before I say see you later, I'm actually gonna put this on. This is actually one of my like workout things, but I'm just gonna put this on over here to soak up any drips that might happen, which hopefully it won't. If this is gonna be like last time, it's probably not going to, which is gonna be amazing. So it's been about 20 to 25 minutes. So far there's no leakage, but you can see the color is now different from the hair foam from at first. It's kind of like purple, blue, grayish kind of color. So I'm excited to find out what this color is going to turn into. As you guys can see, it's all over my forehead, so I might have purple forehead later, but if you take a closer look at the bubbles right now, like especially down here, let me see if I can get a good angle, like especially over here, it's actually like pink. So yeah, it's pink. Hopefully it's not going to turn my hair like a warm tone color because I'm actually going for a cool tone color. But I'm basically gonna just wash it off now. Sorry for this weird angle, but I have my head over the sink or like over the bathtub because I don't want this leaking all over the floor. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. And like I said before, you might not notice it really well on the camera, but this one you can probably notice. There's a little bit of tinting on my forehead, and like I said, you can just use one of these and it should remove pretty well. I feel like 90% of it washed off, so it's not that bad. I'll wash my face again tonight, so I'll leave it for now. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, okay. This is the color that it came out to be. I'm gonna pull it closer so you guys can see. And for some reason, it looks a lot more brown on camera once again, but I don't know if it's because the lighting in here. It like low-key mimics a bit of like an outdoor lighting. But like when I look at it in the camera, do you see how much darker it is when I see it on the camera? Like it's more like a tea brown or like a tea gray brown. So this is the color that I'm seeing myself. This one you're seeing right now on the screen through the mirror. But when I flip it around and the light's like, because the light's like right above my head, this is how it looks like. So this is probably gonna be closer to what you see when you are outside in the sunlight. If it is, I think it looks actually pretty cool. So you can see how much different it is from at first. And take a look at the roots. I know like someone did ask about dark hair in one of the videos in the comments. I just wanna let you know, if you're watching this, it works. The top part is natural black hair. I had black hair about like, I think this much, and then the dyed part down here, because I know someone was asking about dark hair in one of the other hair dye videos in the comments, and I just want to let you know that it works. At least this upgraded version works really well. Like you can't even see the split of where the different color was. Isn't that great? Just know that it will fade in about 2 months. Mine's faded last time about 2 months. So you can see the color changes. It looks more brown like this. In real life, I noticed that when I flip the camera over, in real life, it looks more like this. Like it looks more like a tea brown, like a cool tone brown. This is literally the color I'm going for. See, it looks different when I face this way. Maybe if I like stand over here or like over here. I don't know. I don't know why when I flip it around, it looks slightly different, but it's like really, really close to the box color, like the color on the box right here. If I stand over here, see, it does, look. It's pretty close. I would say it's the closest I've gotten with a Hello Bubble hair dye. And I think now that I tried this and the color came out to actually the exact color that I always wanted, this is my new favorite once again. Before, I really liked the dark ash color because like after 3 washes, it turns into this color. But like in the beginning, it's actually too dark and it does not like, it doesn't vibe with my skin tone or my face, I guess. But this one literally right after the dye brings you right to that like, or at least it brought my hair to the exact tone that I wanted it from what I was getting with the darker ones and then washing it 3 times. But I also know that because of that, this color isn't gonna stay like this for very long. So either way, I feel like I dye my hair every like 2-3 months anyways with Hello Bubble. I only ever like make the videos when I do a different color because I don't want to make videos where like I'm dyeing the exact same color over and over again. So the next time I do a different color, I will film again. The next time I do this color again, I won't film. So yeah, if you want to check out the other colors that I might have done in the past, or if you want to try this color, if you think this is a color that you might like, this is how it turns out to be if your hair base was similar to mine. Yeah, just keep in mind that the camera is actually showing it a little more light than it is in person. It's actually more dark. Yep, now you can actually see like the part where it's like this part is all dyed. You can see it if I like do this. I really have to wash my face. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!